all. I come to you today with, once again, my coffee. Glorious start to my morning. I'm on the reference desk in about 20 minutes, so I'll keep this short and sweet, but I very much enjoy these few minutes in the mornings that we spend together every week. I was thinking, interestingly, this week of experimenting with audio. Like just putting out an audio sort of tea time instead of a video. I don't know. What do you think about that? Like mixing it up sometimes, that something you could download, take with you to listen to, or you could, of course, just listen to it streaming right from the site if you wanted. Yeah, give me your thoughts. So, but I ended up just pressing the easy button. Gonna do the video today because I don't have a lot of time and I didn't want to be messing with anything new. So yeah, I'm doing good this morning. I just thought I would, see how you were all doing now that we're almost at mid-December in terms of how your Advent is going and how your Christmas preparations are going. Things are going well for me. This semester, classes are still technically in session, but I'm done teaching because I teach on Mondays, and so we had our last class this past Monday. I'm almost done with my grading. I just have itty bitty bit left to do, but for the most part, the worst of it is behind me. That was very time consuming and intense. And the first drafts that I graded a couple of weeks ago were extremely frustrating because we had very poor attendance in class this semester, and so a lot of the students, of course, didn't know what they were doing. Excuse me, still getting over my cold, clearing, lots of clearing. So anyway, so they turned in very subpar, or some of them turned in very subpar final papers. And so I had to, and we had a draft system because I'm team teaching this course with a colleague. So she and I had set up a system whereby, they have a first draft, a second draft, a final draft. And so the first drafts left a lot to be desired in most cases. So I had a lot of work to do to give them feedback on what they needed to improve upon and come up with a rubric for how I was going to assign point totals. So anyway, the second drafts were a lot better. And so most of them got a waiver, if you will, that their second drafts were good enough that they don't have to complete a final draft and they'll receive full credit. So so that's going good. That's going good. I like teaching. I've really kind of grown into it this semester. It sort of all coalesced. I had mentioned in an earlier one of these tea talks that my job responsibilities had changed, and I was feeling a little anxious about it because I was going to be doing a lot more teaching than reference. And I originally had gone to library school seeing myself as a reference librarian. But things do change. Things change, life changes as time goes by. And I think that as a person that can be very anxious about change, I have done a good job adjusting to it. And I have really grown into the role. I'd say I prefer it now. I really do. I sit on the reference desk now and I think to myself, I'm grateful that I'm a teaching librarian. Of course, being a reference librarian is wonderful. But I do prefer that time that I spend with students in that setting over the reference desk now. And so it's nice. It's nice to feel that I have a good fit at my workplace. And I really, really enjoy working with my colleagues that I teach with and my boss in our little teaching team. And they're wonderful, wonderful people. And I'm very grateful. So things are going very, very well. Looking forward to the winter recess. And I always take a lot of time off around Christmas and New Year's. And I'm very excited about that. Mike and I haven't taken like summer vacations really because he's often teaching in the summers, and I still have student loans from law school and we're working very hard to pay those off. And so where we have cut in our budget is family vacations. So we'll take short trips, and sometimes we'll do these short weekends, like when I went to Maine to see my sister with Henry, but we often won't have the whole family go to save money for the weekend trips. And so I went to visit a friend this summer, and Christina, and went to a conference and all that. And Michael stayed with the kids so that I can do that, or I'll stay with the kids so he can go to a football game with his dad out of town, things like that. That's just how we save a little money. And so my whole point being that I traditionally don't take a lot of time off in the summer, and so I'll take off almost 2 weeks over Christmas, and we just have a wonderful staycation, the whole family together. As Mike isn't teaching, of course, over the winter recess, and I'm home, and the kids are home, and it's really nice. We'll just do some things around our house and around where we live, and so I'm really excited about that. So I'll have a little hiatus on the blog coming up, but short term, and then I'll be back after the new year with lots of exciting stuff, and hopefully I'll get this audio project off the ground, and I'm really excited about some things coming up in the new year. I've got some really great dance stuff coming up, so of course I'll be blogging about all of this. Like I mentioned, the audio stuff, hoping to have a podcast to launch, and yeah, lots of good stuff, lots of good stuff. Hopefully some good visits over the course of the year with friends again, and so lots of good blog fodder. So what's going on with you? What's just all this family type stuff, holiday preparations, what's going on with you in that regard? Do you have any crafting stuff you're working on? What are your, I talk about dance all the time. What are your hobbies, and how is that changing? How has that changed for you close to the holidays? Do you have performances stuff going on? Let me know. And this is just like we're having a real talk because I lost my train of thought. What was I going to say? I'll definitely be back with you next week. I think the holiday is the following week, and because it's late in the week, I'll still be blogging and such early on in the week. So we'll still be chatting for a couple of weeks before our little holiday break. And I'm excited about it. So write in and let me know what's going on with you, and I look forward to hearing from you. Right, Advent. I was just going to say real quickly. In terms of Advent, I have not been good about, just accountability here, keeping up with my the Christmas novena. Fell off the wagon. But I've been good with my Magnificat Advent Companion, mostly good. In fact, I think I skipped yesterday, so I should go and catch up. I can bring that on the reference desk with me. And I love those little meditations, so I've been doing that and praying my rosary. My kids and I have been, talking about our Advent calendars, keeping up with those. So the spirit of Advent is definitely in our home, and enjoying it. And I'd love to know how yours is going. And I look forward to talking to you all soon. Bye.